how to grow a successful reformation. Because indeed, the parallels between our Reformation and the Protestant Reformation is extreme. And we have a single set of superstructures, monolithic superstructures that control all information, that controls the language in which it's communicated, that gatekeeps who is entitled and licensed to interpret the truth, that provides all the education, all the welfare systems, and all the safety nets for everybody around them. But it's also institutions that everybody knows are corrupt, institutions that everybody knows all the flaws with them. Everybody knows that the priests are not as holy as they seem, that they are taking way too much money and indulgences and all this kind of stuff, right? And as this Catholic Church's authority becomes stronger and stronger, the pressure to do something about it grows. And somebody, Gutenberg, brings home the printing press, very much like we invented the internet, the ability to copy and replicate and distribute information at a speed that any censor cannot keep up with. And when that happens, you undermine the status of this monolithic superstructure of the Catholic Church, right? So I'm going on a rant on this, but I felt like that's what you invited me to do. Yeah, got you. Okay, it undermines the authority of the superstructure, but it doesn't happen right away. So first, the Catholic Church responds just like our nation states do today. More indulgences, more taxes. How can you get away from the fact that people are starting to lose faith in your project? People are starting to question it. Well, less people are willing to pay your taxes, so now you have to make the people who pay taxes pay more. So they become first extreme, as the states are doing today, where they want to tax more and more of our angles, surveillance more and more of our movements, because they know that they are slipping. The very foundation they're standing on is slipping. So, of course, 1517, Luther goes to the church wall and nails up his thesis, right? And these theses are, for me, they are as fantastically beautiful as the American Constitution and as the Bitcoin white paper. They have such foresight in how, of course, for most people today, they are theologically technical, but the primary point of it is everyone can have a peer-to-peer relationship with the truth. That's it. You don't need the church to interpret the Bible. The Word of God is right there for anyone to read. And you can have your relationship with God directly, peer-to-peer. You don't need to go via the church in order to gain salvation. Right? Sounds familiar? You can have you can make transactions peer-to-peer between people. You can have a relationship between to truth without involving somebody to censor it. And you certainly don't need a third party like the state to grant you salvation through the welfare state or some bullshit like that. So the parallels here are tremendous. And I fear, while now I sound excited, I fear that the parallels will continue, and not all the parallels are quite as joyous as the high-minded, idealistic dream of peer-to-peer relationship with the truth sounds. It also means 30 years war, the bloodiest conflict humanity has ever seen, bloodier than World War II and World War I.